Whether it's a deer, a super aggressive wild boar, or even the kings of the jungle, tigers will always outdo and brutally crush their opponents, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Sneaking up on prey is every big cat's specialty, but even though this tiger completely failed at that, it was still able to secure itself a delicious small meal to keep it going, something that a lot of predators are not always able to do. One deer had a very close call with a sneaky tigress here, but lucky for the deer, it ended up spotting the predator before it could attack it, narrowly avoiding a horrific death. Two young tigers decided to work together to try and ambush a deer here, but neither of them had the skills to execute the plan and actually capture the deer. They seemed like they weren't really trying. It looked like this little deer was going to succeed in getting away from the tiger, but the hungry feline was quick enough to slow it down using its paw, and it managed to capture it and suffocate it to death in a truly heartbreaking scene. Even though this deer was doing its best to break free from the tiger's grip, and was a very heavy one, the tiger controlled it very easily, and was able to keep it pinned down the entire time it was strangling it. Screaming at the top of its lungs did not help this deer survive a Siberian tiger's suffocating bite to the neck. The best defense against a tiger is always to run away from it, which the unfortunate creature failed to do. Wild boars are especially tough to deal with in the wild. They're too stubborn and way more aggressive than any other prey. But none of that is enough to stop a hungry tiger. I have no idea how this wild boar failed to see the tiger that was lurking literally right in front of it, but it paid a very heavy price for it. The tiger was young and not very good at delivering a quick death to its prey, and it ended up torturing the poor thing to death. Wild boars also have some of the sharpest reflexes in the animal kingdom, and being able to get close to one of them at all is proof of how good and deadly a predator is. This one reacted super quickly, but it still got captured by the bloodthirsty tiger. Hoping to startle the advancing tiger and fool it in order to escape, this giant wild boar decided to charge right at it, as it was planning to pass the tiger and get away. But the tiger knew exactly what it was planning, and it was able to stop the boar and pin it down before trying to kill it. Another giant wild boar ended up getting overpowered by a hungry tiger here, and the result was as brutal as it always is. The unfortunate boar fought back as hard as it possibly could, but there was no chance that it was going to defeat a fully grown tiger. If you ask a group of people about which animal can never be hunted, I bet that a bear would be the first pick for a good portion of them. But in this crazy clip, a bear did end up getting hunted and preyed upon, and the predators were none other than hungry tigers. I can hear some of you saying, it was 3 tigers against 1 bear and that's why they were able to do it. But here's another clip with a lone tiger killing a sloth bear by drowning it in the water all by itself. This bear wasn't as easy to take down, but it's obvious that the tigers weren't really trying to harm it. They seemed like they only wanted to intimidate it and force it out of the area, which they seemed to be successful at. Bears and most other animals fight their hardest when they're trying to protect their young, which is what this bear was trying to do when a huge tiger decided to suddenly attack it because it couldn't find anything else to eat. Even when giving it its all, the bear still got crushed by the tiger. Most other big cats, and even lions, would run away when a buffalo herd tries to attack them. But after taking one of the buffaloes down, the rest of the herd charged at this tiger, but the tiger attacked them back instead of trying to run away. Giant buffaloes are not immune to neck biting and strangulation either, especially when it's a fully grown tiger doing it. Their sharp horns and massive weights become totally useless when a tiger manages to sink its teeth into their necks and paralyze their movements, which is exactly what happened here. Some tigers are literal geniuses too. As you can see here, not only was this tiger able to face 3 giant boars and survive, but even managed to trick one of them into killing the other for it. These so-called tiger killers are completely useless against a tiger that knows what it's doing. After quickly grabbing the boar by the neck, this tiger did not need to do anything else to secure its meal. Of course, cows are not going to be able to defeat tigers if buffaloes and boars fall prey to them so easily. This cow tried its best and fought as hard as it could, but the outcome of this battle was very clear from the beginning. I'm hoping that this wasn't someone's pet dog and that no dog owner is stupid enough to take their dog to an area that has tigers running around looking for something to eat. This dog was also unfortunate enough to get attacked by a tiger in the middle of the jungle, and I have no idea how it got there. These were probably shot somewhere in India, where these predators could be found near residential areas. Here's another one, but with a happy ending. The oblivious dog was standing around having no idea that it was being watched by a hungry tiger, as you can see. But when the tiger decided to reveal itself and attack, the dog was lucky enough to immediately notice it and get away just in time. Notice how small that dog looks compared to the tiger that's chasing it. The dog did sense the tiger coming and got moving pretty quickly, but I bet the tiger was able to capture it later on. This is probably one of the biggest crocodiles to ever get caught on tape, and the tiger is still completely destroying it and preventing it from moving or fighting back. Running into water is what crocodiles usually do when they spot a tiger coming, and that's exactly what this crocodile did when a tiger tried to capture it. Imagine being so deadly that crocodiles have to hide from you. Hiding in water doesn't always work though, as some tigers will be more than happy to get a little wet in order to catch themselves a crocodile for dinner. A vicious fight broke out between a tiger and a lion at the zoo here, and as you can see, the lion had to spend the majority of the fight on the ground trying to protect itself from the angry tiger. Here's another one. Notice how the lion keeps looking for a way out of there and tries to stay away from the tiger instead of trying to dominate it, which is what it would be doing if it thought it had a chance at winning. Trying to annoy and provoke a fully grown male lion is something that you only do if you have a death wish. But a tiger is among the very few creatures on our planet that are able to do that and live to tell the tale. What if they tried to surprise the tiger? Do you think that a lion could win then? Here's your answer. The lion launched a surprise attack and still got humiliated by the more powerful tiger. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.